was, yeah, it was a difficult game. We knew it was going to be a difficult game. You know, we watched them last week, but I thought up until probably the last 15-20 minutes, when I think, you know, a couple of lads who haven't been playing started running out of a little bit of legs. I thought we dominated the game really, and probably should have had a couple more chances in the first half. But you know, pitch is very difficult to play on, as they all are. You know, anyone who's seen the games last night, Natalie Trangia's game, you know, it's the weather has been over the last 6 to 8 weeks and probably beyond. It's not giving any groundsman any chance. You know, I think our groundsman's got it easy, to be honest, compared to some of the pitches that you've got to play on. But lads have dug the results out. I thought we were fantastic. 2 centre halves in particular, I thought were very good. John Danby, when called on, you know, done well. Just disappointed we conceded, but as I just said to the lads in there, at this stage of the season now, it's just about grinding results out, and hopefully, you know, that's what we can do.
How key was it when you saw a pitch like this to get some early goals in the back of the net like you did?
Well, we always said, you know, I watched them last week, and you know, I thought they were a little bit slow out the traps against Altrincham, but what it does do, if they do score like they did last week, they come alive and they really have a go at you. Well, fair play to our lads. You know, we said good tempo, let's get out the blocks. Halifax did it a couple of weeks back here, because if you let them settle, they do grow in confidence and they can play. You know, so it was important that we got off to a good start. And I thought some of our play in the first half, and we've worked on stuff, as you can probably tell by getting our fullbacks, particularly Danny Williams, much higher up the pitch. Hence the reason why we changed the formation. Well, not the formation, but we changed the few people around in terms of the formation. I thought it worked. The 2 goals have come from wide areas. We've got more balls in the box. Danny's got another one on late on. He put one in for Mark Williams. So, you know, Dave Hankin's done really well, but I think the legs have gone after about 70 because obviously he hasn't been playing with Craig being here. But yeah, there's a few tired bodies in there. We've got a few niggles and knocks. Games are coming thick and fast, so we just put ourselves away and prepare for Tuesday.
Could this be a crucial afternoon though in the title race?
I don't know, you know, as I said, to keep saying it, I know it's cliches and people say you're going to say that, we just got to worry about ourselves, we just got to keep knocking points off the board, you know, and obviously it's up to everybody else to win their games, you know. We've heard that obviously guys believe have been beaten at Vauxhalls, but it's a tough game. We've said all along, there's tough games. We've got Vauxhalls, I think, what's Carl's record at the moment? Someone told me 7-9, I think, now after today. That's some record because, to be fair, you know, Vauxhalls, you know, budget-wise compared to probably everybody in the league, I would think, or most teams in the league, you know, he's probably down there, and he's getting them players playing a brand of football which I believe is excellent, you know, and they're getting great results, and that's great credit to them.
So moving on now, obviously we were talking about how important the next couple of days or weeks will be for you, and next up obviously a tough looking trip to Workington on Tuesday. Yeah,
they're all tough now, aren't they, when you get into the running. You've got to take the psychological side and get that involved in terms of, you know, the pressure and that. But, you know, I'm so proud of the lads that we've got in our dressing room, because, you know, they don't give an inch, they don't give up, you know, they keep going. You know, disappointed lads not in the squad, disappointed lads on the bench not getting on. But, you know, they get on with it, and you know, to come to places like this and win, as I say, on a very difficult pitch, you know, it's going to be no different at Workington. Workington's going to be another tough place to go. They're down there, they're looking for points, and the big thing that people forget is, you know, what the other clubs, possibly with the exception of Halifax, don't have to do. They don't have to put up with the pressure of everyone wanting to beat Chester. Everyone wants to beat us. You know, we travel in our numbers again today. Great support from the supporters. You know, so we've got that added little bit of extra pressure. We're dealing with it so far, but still 13 games to go, a long way.
And with these games obviously quick in succession as they are you likely to think about making a couple of changes on Tuesday night to keep the squad fresh, if you like?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we've got young Lewis, who wasn't involved today. We've obviously got Ashley Williams, who we left out today. So, you know, they obviously come into contention. Now, Anthony Sarce, which I think will be out for at least a week to 10 days with a groin strain. We'll have to have a check on Wes. He's got a bit of a hamstring, twinge in his hamstring. So, as we've done all season, we've got to manage these lads best we can. Keep saying it, I know. We haven't got the biggest squad in the world. We hope to add to that squad. Hopefully tomorrow or Monday, deals agreed. I won't mention any names yet because we haven't got the paperwork done. We've got somebody coming in, and hopefully that'll just add another body to us more than anything.
Definitely, I know you've got work that way. Just ask your own coaches. It's a game of ball catching a lot of the imagination of 2 local rivals. How good a job is Carl doing there, you know, at Roaches year on year, but even particularly this year?
Well, as I said before, I think the job that he's doing goes really understated. You know, he left for a short period of time, and he's come back, you know, and he just gets the players and Carl's Carl. I've known Carl for a while, and he's got his lads playing like he was as a player. He's a fantastic footballer, but his aggression and his commitment was first class, and he's got his players playing exactly the same way, and it's proved again today. No one's going to Vauxhall Motors anymore and looking for 3 points. They've got a job in their hands, and we'll have a job on our hands next Saturday.
Definitely. Will you be buying them a pint after the game?
As long as I went there yesterday at the meeting yesterday. Carl wasn't there. I met Dave. We were talking about a few things, and I just said to him, if he can win tomorrow when he sends his under-17s next Saturday, then yeah, I'll buy him a pint. I've done the first bit. I'll see the under-17s turn up next Saturday.
Cheers, Neil.
Neil, you said that you obviously want to try and bring somebody in. Can you tell us what department? I mean, is it the player that you mentioned earlier last week about midfield or attacking midfield?
So what we know is that we've got 16 players, 2 of them are goalkeepers and 3 lads in on loan. Danny Williams long-term loan till the end of the season, so effectively he plays for us. Obviously the 2 Turner brothers are on short-term loans, although again at the moment till the end of the season we can be recalled. I wouldn't expect it, but you never know in football. We just need to add a couple of bodies. We've got agreement with one, which is one that it was one of the 3 that we were looking at. Obviously Craig Cunningham has been well advertised, and Craig was definitely one of them, and that was a massive wrench, believe it or not, for Craig not to come back to Chester. It was just the full-time aspect, and it's like most things, there's that many footballers out now become free agents. If you come out with a full-time game, it's very difficult to get back in. But I know it was a massive decision for Craig to choose the option that he did and not come here for the last 10 games. But he was very complimentary about ourselves and the supporters and everything at Chester. But no, we've got to add a body. You know, we still need to add another one. The body that we bring in, without being too cryptic here, you know, may mean that we have to put somebody else out on loan if possible, which will free up the funds to fund the right-sided player that I want to bring in. But if I didn't do it now, it wouldn't happen, and the player may go somewhere else, which I wasn't prepared to take. So that's going to happen. Hopefully tomorrow, if I can sort it. I'm out most of the day tomorrow, but if not, it'll definitely be done Monday.
And obviously that will add some more incentive towards getting more results, because it'll freshen up the squad again.
It will do. It's another body. It'll freshen up the squad. You know, it's an attacking player, so gives another chance. You can never have enough forwards, is my motto. But you can never have enough players. You know, you look at Guiseley's squad compared to ours in terms of numbers, and it's a lot more. There's a big running coming, a lot of tough games. We've got a few niggles and injuries in there now, so you know we've got to have bodies. You know, and if we can add quality in those areas, then that's what we'll do.
That's great, Neil. Yeah, appreciate that. Many thanks. Yeah.